Welcome to the broadcast, everyone. My name is Jeff Evers. I'm the CEO of ICB, and I'm going to take just a few minutes tonight and share with you how you can get the ADB, the Automated Online Builder, working for you as an independent business owner. And again, what I'm about to share with you is not a guarantee of income. This is just an example of income based on our comp plan. Your success will be dependent upon what you do, and there is no purchase requirement to get involved. So what I'll do real quick, I got a few people coming in, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure I allow everybody to get in. Again, we start our presentations right at 8 o'clock sharp. This will be recorded, so you will be able to watch it in the back office of the BLC, the Better Life Co-op. So let's get right into the iWebAtool system. First of all, maybe before we get into that, we are going to be building out a brand new website called iWebAtool.com. It is going to be replicated just like iClub is, just like the Extreme Savings Travel Club. And it will, it'll be iWebAtool.com/your name. You'll be able to send people there. They'll be able to join. And right now, if you want to know what the iWebAtool product is, you have to go down to products and then click on down to the lead capture page. And then that will take you to what actually is involved in the iWebAtool system. And you can read all about it, and there you see some examples. And I mean, it's just a very informative site. But tonight, the purpose of tonight is I want to walk you through how to get the ADB working for you. Now, as soon as you log into your iWebAtool account, and again, how do you access your iWebAtool account? You can either do it from iWebAtool.net/login, or you can do it from your back office of ICB underneath the services section. You'll see a little link called Capture Page. You can click on that. It's going to ask you for your email address and your password. The email address that you use is the same email address you have for ICB. And then the password is the same password you have for ICB. Once you get logged into your back office, the first thing you want to do, now here's some tutorial videos, and we are updating these. And so these, as we roll these out, and you're going to see we're going to have a lot of them listed here, because every time we build out a new platform for another, what we call partner store or partner member, you're going to see a tutorial on how to access their platform. Again, so just kind of keep your eye there. But the first thing you want to do is click on the member area. That will take you to your back office of iWebAtool. And once you're in the back office of iWebAtool, what I do, and this is what I do every day, I click on statistics and analytics. And then what I'll do is I go overview for the day. And then I want to go up, and then what I do is I click on scoreboard. And what this does, this tells me how many people have actually looked at an email that I sent them today. And then what I'll do, I'll call them up, and again, like here, I got one girl here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 times she's clicked on the email. So this is a person who's very motivated. So I've already sent her an email, already communicated with her. I called her cell phone, but her cell phone, the ability to leave a message hasn't been set up for, so I wasn't able to leave her a message, but I shot her an email. I had another one down here, Sheila. Again, this is a nurse from out in the East Coast, and she opened up one of the emails I sent her today. And again, what I can tell which email she opened up by looking over here, and this tells me what email she opened up, so that I can just call her. Where do I get her information? I just click on Sheila, and it just tells me her name, her telephone number, and then I just call that number and call her up and say, hey, listen, my name's Jeff, and I noticed you clicked on an email that I sent you, and I was calling up to find out, if you had any questions. It all makes sense. And then her and I, we had a really good conversation. In fact, let me do this. When I get done talking to her, I had to send her an email. And for those of you who are on the broadcast, here's what the email said. Okay. Let me see if I get this to page width. Oops. View page width. There we go. It says, hey, it was great talking with you. I'll get you a few more. In fact, she had questions about this. This was it wasn't one of ICB's companies. It was a partner company. She had questions about that, so I'll get you more videos about it. Might be a good idea for you to go ahead and redo the presentation and also attend the live webinar. Here's a link that you can do that. And when you're ready to get involved, give me a shout, and I'll walk you through what to do. So anytime you call somebody up, just the goal here, I wasn't trying to close her when I called her. I just was trying to make her feel important, and I was real, and then take the next step. And then, of course, I had a couple more people down here that I just called and leave a message. And again, this tells you exactly what what they looked at. Here's when learn how to sponsor more people in 4 days. So again, that's what I do every day when I come. When I get into the office, first thing I do, I clicked on statistics and analytics. I go up and I do it by the day, and I go from the overview. I go to scoreboard. And this is where I get all my information. This tells me, hey, these people all checked out an email that I sent them yesterday. I'm going to call them up, and sometimes I'll even do it during the day because I want to stay on top of it and in touch with them. Another thing I want to kind of walk you through on how the ADB works. When you go down to the autoresponder, we have loaded on the autoresponder. In fact, let me scroll. If you scroll all the way down on the autoresponders, you'll see these are messages available. These are actually messages that we have written from corporate and put them into our system. And if you want to use these autoresponders, you can. So all these ADB messages are loaded into the system. There's 44 different messages, and you'll see they go out instantly. Then they go out in day 2, day 4, day 6, day 8, day 10, day 12, day 14, 16. So these all will go out basically every other day. And the reason we set it up every other day is because you will probably be involved with building other network marketing companies in addition to ICB. We've set it up so you can load any particular venue you want to promote. And so, for example, on day 1, you can promote a different company. Day 3, promote a different company. Day 4 or day 5, a different company. So every other day, you can promote another different company. And how do you promote another company? Again, you just scroll down, and where it says Add Autoresponder Message, you click on that. You put in what you want the subject line to be, and then you want to put down what date you want to go out. Now, you can have it go out the same day. You can have 2 emails go out today. So if I set this up to go out on day 2, then not only the one that we hard coded that goes out for ADB, you could also have one for you, whatever day you want to set it for. Then here's where you pick out what grouping you want it to go for. And again, this is the 9999 ADB. You click on that. And again, if we want to go out on day 3, we click on day 3. We put the subject up here, and then we put the message in here. Now, just got to realize that this particular message that we're sending out is going to be for a different company that you're promoting. And so if you want to use one of the replicated websites that we've put together with ADB or with iWebitude to promote it, I'll show you how to do that too. But the autoresponder allows you to have virtually unlimited access to the leads that we load. Now, these are all high-quality leads. We are sending these emails out on our server. So these have to be good leads because I can't afford to get my server shut down. So these are people within the last 120 days that have gone to our publisher's site and said, yes, I am looking for a home-based business. So these are highly motivated people. And then, of course, we've got 44 preset emails, and you can add in as many as you want. You can add another 44 if you want. You can add in 50, as many as you want. You can set what days you want to go, what company you want to promote. Okay, all that's done. Again, once you've got those campaigns all set, then you can actually go in and enhance them. If you want to go into your capture pages, and again, don't want to get too deep into the weeds on this, but there's 2 different pages that we have. We have capture pages and we have landing pages. Capture pages are more or less a funnel that you will use to do cold marketing. These are people that, like, let's say you post something on Facebook or Twitter or an ad. And so when people click on that they want to know more, you're not going to send them to the message. You're not going to send them into the information until you capture some information from them. So for example, let me grab something here real quick. So for example, if you want to promote the travel platform and you're going to do an ad, okay, you're going to want to send them to your Travel Club capture page before you send them to your landing page. Now the capture page gives them again, this is a 49-second commercial, gives them enough information So, yep, I'd like to know more. Then they fill out the form to click to know more. And when they click to know more, then that's going to take them to the landing page. Now, if you've already got a bunch of warm market, or in the case of the ADB, these are people who already filled out a form that they're looking for home-based business. You already have their email. You already have their phone number. You already know where they live. So we don't need them to fill out the capture page. We already got that. So when we want to send them to the travel platform on your ADB, we don't send them to the capture page. We send them to your landing page. The landing page is the informational page. It's a page that actually gives them the information. It's the page that puts them into a position where they are ready to join. Okay, and so if we promote the travel club on the ADB, it's going to send them to this page. When they get done, they say, "Yep, I either want to join for a lifetime member, $25, or I'd like to join as a travel club with a prospecting system because I want to make money with this." So I'll get the lifetime membership for $25 plus $12.50 a month for the prospecting system. So you have two different types of leads. You have cold leads, and you've got qualified leads or warm market leads. You got leads that people that you don't know, and then you got leads of people that you do know. If you do know them, don't send them to the capture page. It's going to be a waste of your time, and a lot of times people will think it's kind of weird that why did you send me to this page to get my information, because you already know who I am. So that's how you use the capture and landing pages. The landing pages are all set up for informational, okay, to close people and get them in. And again, as you're going to see, anything in light blue, these are partner companies that we've contracted with. And right now, you're going to notice I've got one up here, 101X. I'm in the process of finishing this one up. This one is ready. Okay, this is for Avase. So if you're in that, this particular landing page is set. You can send people to this. It's all set to get people into that particular company for you. Okay, but again, as they roll out, we get everything done. They'll all be in light blue. The ones that are in red are just generic. That'll work for, like legal services, not any one particular company. For example, this light blue one here, this is a cryptocurrency specifically for Gladia coin. This light blue one down here is a wearable technology specifically for Hilo. And of course, up here, you're going to see the 101 is eventually going to be a light blue. Now, if they're in a more of a white background or just like a outline, those are ICB specific. Again, red, generic open, light blue, specific for a partner company. If they're green, these are editable. So if you want to do something on your own, you can go in and you can click on these editable pages and you can set them up. Again, how do you set these up? If you were going to do cold marketing, you're going to send the cold marketing people to your capture page, and then the capture page will link them to your landing page. And if you've got warm marketing or qualified prospects, automatically send them to your landing page. So now, once you learn how to use the tools, then the tools can actually go to work for you. Tools increase speed and efficiency. So the purpose of a tool is to take away the burden of you having to do the heavy lifting. So the reason we put the ADB together is we load 500 qualified leads into your ADB every month. And then, like we already stated, we then turn around and we go ahead and we send out 44 preset emails. And I've got it set up now to go out over 52 weeks. But at the same token, we have allowed you to add as many other emails in this system as you want. So if you're out promoting company A, company B, company C, all you got to do is you got to click on add a new autoresponder, and then you want to go ahead and pick the subject line you want to promote, and then you got to pick out when you want it to pop out, first, second, third, fourth, whatever day, and then you want to pick out, again, if it's on the ADB, you want to go down, you want to click on the 999 ADB, and then that message you put in here gets added to that campaign. And so once the campaigns go out, they go out automatically. And again, what do? Once a day, you click on statistics and analytics, you go up and you click on by the day, and you click on scoreboard, and then this will tell you how many people opened an email that you sent them today. So this is all you do. And if you want to call somebody, you just click on their information, you call the number, you say, "Hey, Jennifer, this is Jeff. I know she opened up an email that was in regards to it. How do you know what email they opened up?" Let me go back to the scoreboard. Jennifer opened up one. I'll learn how I went from not knowing what Bitcoin is so that's a campaign or an email I sent out. So I say, hey, Jennifer, I noticed you clicked on this. I just got a question. You get your questions answered, or you have something I can help you with. Really, just want to know I'm a real person. And then as soon as I make that comment, again, if she doesn't answer, most of them don't, just leave a message that, hey, listen, I'm Jeff. I noticed you opened up an email. Just want to give you a shout, let you know I'm a real guy. And then you follow it up with an email, does basically the same thing. And then that's really all there is to it. And what you'll find out, you got to touch people enough where they feel comfortable doing business with you. People will do business with people who they think are like them. So if you set as a goal to build a relationship with people, get to know them, and really truly do have a concern for what's best for them. Okay, and I had one person that just said, well, I'm really not interested, and I sent him an email, and they said, well, I'm really not interested in this, and then I replied back to her, and I said, well, I said, you got to realize what the ADB is. We're a prospecting system. What we do is we load 500 leads into an autoresponder, and we send out 44 emails over the next 6, 8, 10, 12 months promoting different venues. No one's going to be interested in everything, but if you got a wide enough breadth of offerings, some people will be interested in something. So you don't have to prospect with the ADB. The ADB will prospect for you. All you got to do is follow up with the people who indicated they have an interest in what you sent them, and that's really all the ADB is. And then I kind of want to just again without making any income guarantees, I want to show you the numbers on this. Okay, now we have a $12.50 program. Okay, so again, 95% of people who are in network marketing are silver. Capture and landing page is going to be adequate to take care of their needs. Okay, now for those people who are looking to have an ADB, those are $75 programs. What we do is we only basically calculate $50 in the commission, because what I do is I give you the platinum capture page system, and then I load in 25 leads at cost. So basically, if you get the ADB, even though you're paying $75, it's only $50 that's commissionable. And so let's say you get a customer that comes in for $12.50. Now, what's a customer? Customer is somebody who maybe is out promoting company A, company B, company C, and they kind of like having a tool that they can use, and they understand. In fact, as I just had a guy talk to me this afternoon, and I got to call him back when I'm done here, about a product. It's an affiliate program. Everybody's going to see it. They're going to love it. It doesn't cost you anything to get it set up as an affiliate, but anytime anybody buys a product, you're going to make 30% commission. Well, that's going to be part of the ADB. And so people look at this for $12.50 a month. I can actually incorporate, that affiliate program into this program. Yeah, I got 2 or 3 other programs like that. So customers will come in for $12.50, and they'll just utilize the silver capture page, and then they can incorporate all the different venues that we've got. So let's say you end up, picking up, 5, 6 customers that just come in for, $12.50 a month. But then let's say you go off and you get 3 people like us. 3 people who are serious about making some major changes in their life. 3 people who said, I'm going to turn on this ADB. I'm going to treat it like a business. Every day I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do my statistics and analytics. And I'm going to call them up and say, hey, this is Jeff. I noticed you opened up an email about blah, blah, blah. Do you have any questions? Follow up with an email. I'm going to treat it like a business. Think about it. If you just get 3 and teach those 3 how to get 3 and run it down through 7 levels, guys, that's $229,000 a month. Obviously not a guarantee of income, just an example of income based on the comp plan. Your success will depend upon what you do. Certainly not atypical, but also I want you to realize this does not include the matching bonuses. Okay, and the matching bonuses will probably have more money than anything else we have. But that's just getting 3 people who want to treat it like a business, setting up 6 customers, 6 people who just want to use the tool. Okay, this is just the ADB. This doesn't include any of the other products. It doesn't include the travel. It doesn't include It doesn't include the cash flow manager. It doesn't include the IZZY products. It doesn't include none of that stuff. Okay, this is just the iWebitool system. So when you see the power of the iWebitool system, then the only thing you really got to ask yourself, how serious do you want to get with it? Okay, you want to treat it like a business, then I would recommend go ahead and set up the ADB. And again, your back office, underneath on the left side, you see a place where it says, your lead management system. You can click there to set up your lead management system. You see an option for $12.50 silver capture page, $25 gold capture page, or you can do the $75 ADB. So if you do the $75 ADB, 500 leads get loaded every month. We send out 44 preset emails. Then go into your back office, click on your autoresponder, go ahead and go on down to the ADB, okay, and look at all the different ones that go out and say, you know what, I like to promote this particular company. So you write up your own little script, okay, and you put it in there. And again, how do you write this up? You write it up based upon the type of people you're going after. The ADB are people we already have their information, so you don't need to send them to a capture page. We're going to send them to a landing page, or sometimes you can even send them to a replicated site. But I kind of recommend send them to a landing page instead of your company site, because what's your goal? Okay, I mean, if you're in this not to make money, then you don't have a clue what network marketing is. Network marketing, by definition, is a method of making money. That's what, if you look at the definition of network marketing, it's a method of making money that works best with a whole lot of people all doing a little bit of stuff. Okay, it's not a direct sales program. It's not one of these things where we're going to save the world. We're going to heal people. Now, do we help people? Yeah. Do people physically feel better and emotionally feel better? Yeah, all that stuff happens. But the primary motivating factor for people to get into network marketing is to make a buck. So if you're in it to make a buck, then you tie everything right to the to the ADB. So that's why when I do my campaigns, I don't send people to my replicated website. I send them to the landing page, because woven into the landing page will be this system. And in fact, let me show you something real quick. Okay, let me go to capture pages. Let me click on landing pages. Let me scroll on down here. Like here, this is a wearable. This is one of the landing pages we built for a company. And what you'll see right down here, we give everybody an opportunity to get set up. It says, hey, listen, you can get a system just like this one to promote this program by clicking here. And where's it take you? It takes them to your iWebAtool page. So they can join and get their own iWebAtool business. So everything that we do on the landing pages, when you click on this particular company here, okay, it says right here, okay, oh, got rid of that music there. It says right here, click below to get a page like this one. And when they click on that, where's it take them? It takes them to your iWebAtool page. And again, when we get the iWebAtool.com system or page built, it's going to take them to that. But again, the primary motivating factor is to make a buck. Okay, tools increase speed and efficiency. Use these tools. If somebody asks me, like, what are you doing? I do not send them to iClubBiz.com. I do not send them to ExtremeSavingsTravelClub.com. Okay, and I won't send them to iWebAtool.com. What I will do, I will send them to one of our capture and landing pages that's promoting those product lines. And the reason I will do that, for example, if somebody says, hey, how are you creating all these leads and stuff? Well, I'm going to send them to our iWebAtool landing page. Okay, I'm just say, hey, check this out. And when you get through it, let me know. Let me know what you think, because I want them to see this. I want them to see this so they know how this program works. If somebody asks me, say, well, how's your travel program work? And if it's somebody I know, I send them to this page so they can see how this works. So what happens is they can click right down here and they can get their own capture and landing page. They get their own prospecting system, because what's my goal? My goal is to make a buck. Okay, and again, there's a mental problem within our society where I get some people, they're so fearful about trying to tell people their motivation is to make some money. Okay, I remember when I was in second grade, I had a nun, and I remember, again, I went to Catholic school, and she got up in front of us, and she said that Jesus said it was tougher for a rich man to get to heaven than it was for a camel to get through the eye of a needle. Okay, well, she was saying that, all of us second graders were thinking, well, holy smokes, a camel can never get through the eye of a needle, so obviously all rich guys are going to hell. And here's where I was, guys. My dad owned a couple of grocery stores. He owned a couple of farms. He owned a bowling alley. He owned a steakhouse. My dad developed real estate. In my mind, my dad was rich. And so as this nun is saying this, I'm thinking, oh, my goodness, what if my dad knows he's going to hell? And so I was thinking maybe I should tell him. But then I'm thinking, well, gosh, I don't want to tell him, because I kind of like how we live. Now, the reason I bring that story up is because there are so many people out there have this misunderstanding about money. Money's not good. Money's not bad. Money amplifies who you are. If you give money to a good person, they'll do good with it. If you give money to a bad person, they'll probably they'll probably run for politics. Okay, bad, good people will do good, bad people will do bad. So anybody that says all money is, the root of all evil, that's not true. It's the love of money. So money in the hands of someone good can do great things. Okay, so you got to. And by the way, that the rest of that story, I found out maybe 30 years later in my life, and I ran into a Baptist minister, and he was kind of telling a story about the eye of the needle. He said the eye of the needle was not a needle that you put thread through to sew. He said the eye of the needle was just a small doorway, small gate in the back of the city. At night when they closed up the big gates, the small gate was open. It was probably 4 foot by 8 foot, and that's called the eye of the needle. The only way a camel could get through the eye of the needle had to take everything off its back and had to get down on its knees and crawl through. So once the truth comes out, the truth will set you free. Okay. So when I tell people there's nothing wrong with making money, if you got good in your heart, for gosh sakes, go make some money. Don't be so so holier than thou that you don't need money. Okay, there are so many great things you can do with money. So obviously my goal, I want to help people get to the point in time where money doesn't control them. I had one lady come up to me and goes, yeah, all you talk about is money, 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 money. You're so money hungry. I said, well, let me ask you a question. I said, what's more important, oxygen or money? And she said, well, oxygen, obviously. I said, well, we'd all would agree with that. And she goes, well, yeah. I said, well, let me ask you, when's the last time you ever worried about oxygen? And she goes, well, what are you talking about? So when have you ever worried about oxygen? She goes, well, I don't. I said, exactly. You don't worry about oxygen because you got enough. Most people worry about money because they don't have enough. I said, it's because of your stinking thinking, because you think in poverty. You think broke, that you don't help people get to the point in time that money should not have any effect on people. Money should just be a tool that we use to help us do what we want to do. We got to get everybody to the point in time that money doesn't control them. That money has nothing to do with their decision-making process, and that can only happen when you have enough money. So we got to teach people money is not good, money is not bad, money is nothing more than a tool that we use to help us accomplish what we want. It's a matter of keeping score. You get your mindset right. But again, with ICB, my goal is to help you make some money. So every time we're going to promote an offering, every time we're gonna roll something out through iWebitool, okay? And again, if somebody you want to promote the coffee program, I don't send them to my coffee page. I don't send them to to my replicated website. I send them to this, so they can click down here and they can get themselves a capture page. Guys, I got 8:27. Let me go ahead and close the recording down.